Shubha Sandhya. Friends, am I audible? I am audible. Yes, I am audible. I am audible. Reducing my handset sound. Today my subject is specifically single point. Gandhiji, a multifaceted political monster, tried to destroy politically Subhas Chandra, Netaji, and his mission of liberation, complete independence of the unified India. First, Gandhi took the help of British, and then Gandhi took the help of USA to destroy Subhas Chandra, Netaji. That is my single point topic. Today I will not discuss elaborately. Today my mission is my target will be to place before you some specific documents. Gandhi was from 1920 onwards, he became the dictator of the Congress. And this word dictator has been used by Subhas Chandra a few times in Indian struggle. His writing Indian struggle, he was unhesitant to describe Gandhi as the dictator of the Congress. Who made British the dictator of the Congress, and why? First, I will place before you the mystery of birth of Congress. First All India political party was not Congress. It was Indian Association formed by Surendranath Banerjee. But British saw if the party made by the Indians is allowed to grow, that will hamper the interest of the British. British designed a plan to give birth to a party which will be apparently in the front composed of Indians, but from behind it will be controlled by the British. That is the mystery of the Congress. So long we know, Umesh Chandra Banerjee was the first Congress president, formed in Bombay, December 1885. But who was instrumental in making this Congress? We know it is Hume, Robert Hume, who was the retired secretary of the Viceroy. But something more is behind. Whose brainchild is Congress. Yes, I'll read from volume Renaissance India by Dr. R.C. Majumdar. Yes, I'll read it. Yes, page 231 In this volume, Professor R.C. Majumdar has written the mystery of demise or death of Indian Association as a political entity, All India political party. It's mysterious, and its birth is mysterious. The birth of Congress is mysterious. And where is the mystery? Here, Professor R.C. Majumdar is quoting I will talk after 1 hour. 1 ঘন্টা পরে কথা বলবো। Hello. Page number 213 of the volume, Renaissance India, 19th century by Dr. R.C. Majumdar. Here, Professor Majumdar is quoting from the writings of Umesh Chandra Banerjee, the barrister, the first president of the Congress. Here, from these writings, if you like, I can post it in the Facebook, the whole page, relevant pages, but it will be time killing to read all the whole page. Here it is, the Umesh Banerjee is writing, it will be probably be news to many that Indian National Congress, as it was originally started and as it has since been carried on, is in reality the work of Dufferin and Abha, when that nobleman was the Governor General of India. Mr. A.O. Hume in 84 conceived this idea. Clear? The man behind, real man behind. And another stanza, and Lord Dufferin took word from Hume that the name of Dufferin will never be disclosed. He sent Hume forward to make party Congress party, but the mechanism brain was Lord Dufferin, but he took word from Hume that Dufferin's name will not be disclosed any time. That's the mystery. Lord Dufferin had made it a condition with Hume that his name should not be divulged so long as he remained in this country. Clear? The mechanism. And from that day, basically, Congress is an instrument of the foreign masters. And after the Bengal partition, when nationalists feeling emerged and gripped all over the country, that sent a threatening signal to the British Empire. And to counterbalance that, they created Muslim League is 1906. It is British made, I have told you. And moreover, in 1913 they passed an act, that is Waqf Act, to give more powers to the Muslim community, to give huge land property to the Muslim communities, Waqf board, Waqf property, all these things. And Similarly, some other political parties was created. Like subsequently you will see, I have told you, though Communist Party of India was created in Tashkent by M.N. Rai during just before Second Great War, it was purchased by the British, and you will see the records during Second Great War. The Communist Party of India was controlled not by Comintern Moscow but by GBCP, Great Britain Communist Party. That is, CPI was under the control of the Great Britain. That record is available in the volumes of Terrorism in Bengal volumes published by Government of Bengal, archived materials, which again I have produced in my volume Netaji Subhas Chandra Kichu Bitorko Kichu Totto, in second volume. The document is there. In that way, in all official political parties, Congress, Muslim League, Communist Party was under British control. But what happened after the national awakening in the first century, the first decade of the last century? You see, just at the beginning of First Great War, it is Gandhi who was the recruiter of Indians for the British Army and British Indian Army. And see the fact, a man who is recruiting the soldiers for British and British Indian Army is described, projected by the British media, European media, and British control Indian media as the apostle of peace, apostle of non-violence. Moreover, you will see in South Africa what Gandhi was doing. Gandhi was doing, I have described this Gandhi there. You have the what Gandhi did in South Africa. I have compiled the documents in my volume Vichitra. What Gandhi did in South Africa, and it is in media in India, it is projected that Gandhi was a freedom fighter in South Africa. No, he was a British agent there. Gandhi was a British agent there. He was fighting alongside the British Army in South Africa, both in Boer War in 1899 to 1902 and Zulu War in 1906. He was with the British Army against the South African freedom fighters. And also, if you read the writings of Gandhi himself, you will see there he has written his role there. And such a British agent, and he was the honorary general, sergeant major. He was the honorary sergeant major in British Army, and such a man is projected in Indian media as apostle of peace and non-violence. And you see, he was brought from South Africa, changing his dress uniform from pant shirt to this half-naked fakir. He was converted to apparently a sadhu, Indian sadhu dress, brought to India so that Indian people can accept it as a sadhu. This is British design. He was placed in India, and by the process of passing the resolution of the Khilafat resolution in 1920, Calcutta Congress, and you know how this resolution of Khilafat resolution was passed in Calcutta Congress? Remember, in Indian history, in any political party, a false rigging was this. From West India, Khilafatis were brought by train, multiple trains, the Khilafati trains, and they are kept in hotels in Howrah and South Calcutta, and they thronged into the platform where the voting for the resolution was proceeding. They voted for this resolution and got the resolution of their master passed, and this was the resolution against whom was Jinnah, Bipin Chandra Pal, Lal Bal Pal, all their disciples and themselves, C.R. Das, Annie Besant, Madan Mohan Malabho, even Jinnah, all were against, but by rigging Gandhi got it passed. And from then onwards, Gandhi became the dictator of the Congress. And even after that, when he became this, you see, Subhas Chandra, 1920, after resigning from the ICS, the first Indian to resign from ICS and proceeding to India to join Congress. From this ship, along with Rabindranath Tagore, he came down in the port of Bombay. Kavi Guru went his own way, and Subhas Chandra stayed for few days in Bombay to meet Gandhi. And you see, and that his meeting with Subhas Chandra is described in page 70 to 73 by Subhas Chandra in his volume The Indian Struggle 1920 to 1934 in volume in page 72. He placed before Gandhi three important questions. First question was how were the different activities conducted by Congress going to culminate in the last stage of the campaign, namely the non-payment of taxes. What Subhas Chandra is telling, that to my first question, however, the answer of Gandhi was satisfactory. But for my second question, how could mere non-payment of taxes or civil disobedience force the government to retire from this field and leave us with our freedom? And third question is, how could the Mahatma promise Swaraj within 1 year, which he has promised? And to these two questions, the response of Gandhi was not at all satisfactory. He is writing, his reply to the first question satisfied me, but response to the subsequent questions was very unsatisfactory. Here, and you see, Subhas Chandra, disheartened, came to Calcutta. Gandhi has that desire that Subhas, who is the first Indian to resign from the ICS, will be his disciple. But yes, subsequently Subhas Chandra joined Congress, not under Gandhi, but under Deshbandhu, and that pained Gandhi. And from those days, Gandhi has understood what the characteristics of Subhas Chandra, and also Subhas Chandra knew what is Gandhi, and definitely before that Subhas Chandra came to know how Gandhi became the dictator, how he got first the resolution of Khilafat resolution passed in Calcutta Congress. What was he doing in South Africa? Must have. Naturally, the character of Gandhi was not unknown to Subhas Chandra. Now the next, you see, there is Subhas Chandra in Congress, then in Burma jail, many times in jails in India, and when Subhas Chandra is Burma jail, his Guru Deshbandhu died mysteriously. That was very painful and very tragic, not only for the personal life of Subhas Chandra but also for the whole country. Here in this one, in one area, after in one area of the volume Indian struggle, Subhas Chandra is written, after the death of such persons like Deshbandhu, the leadership of the Congress has gone to the less meritorious persons. The leadership of the Congress has gone to the less meritorious persons. Now, you see, Subhas Chandra in Europe exiled in 1938. Subhas Chandra, All India Congress President, Haripura Congress. And I have discussed it. Very important year for the Indian National Congress, also for Subhas Chandra. And the moment, and Subhas Chandra, Congress President, this situation was not very pleasant for Gandhi. But Gandhi was compelled to do it, to satisfy the youth of this country. Gandhi has no other option. And Subhas Chandra that year formed Planning Commission. This formation of Planning Commission I discussed, though to manage the situation, instead of himself being the president of the Planning Committee and Commission, he made Nehru the chairman, so that the opposition of Gandhi to the plans of Planning Commission is reduced. But that could not please Gandhi. And next year, 39, when the second Great War coming, all the intellectuals and the real patriots of the all over the country wanted Subhas Chandra again to be the Congress president. But in this crisis situation, a man like Subhas Chandra should be in the chair of president of the All India Congress. But to this idea, Gandhi was opposed, and own Gandhi followers very opposed, and what was the understanding agreement between British and Gandhi here? Remember, British was not wanting, when the second Great War is coming, British was not wanting such a man like Subhas Chandra in the chair of president of the All India Congress. Gandhi was also not wanting, all Gandhians, and there was a common goal. On one side Gandhi and his brigade, other side British. They have a common goal to keep Subhas Chandra out of this chair, if needed to oust him from the Congress, to rusticate from the Congress. That was the planning. And I am quoting one area. Yes, where is the understanding between British and many Congress leaders has, when Subhas Chandra won the election for the post of Congress President in 1939, he won. That was the first election in the history of Congress for the post of president. That was won by Subhas Chandra. And after his winning, Gandhi was not happy. You see, and and many, and Gandhi could not accept the verdict of the election, and people claim Gandhi and Gandhians to be Democrat. They could not tolerate, could not accept the verdict of voting. And I will read this document. Yes, page. Yes. Page 28. Yes. Yes. Where is the understanding? No. Page 28. 28. 28. 28. Yes. This is a document from the volume Advent of Independence by Dr. A.K. Majumdar. A.K. Majumdar. And see from this document what is the understanding between, the cooperation between, the conspiracy hatched in between the British and Gandhi against Subhas Chandra. Yes. Advent of Independence, page 409. This is a statement of Munshi. The government of India knew my relation with Gandhiji and Sardar and often saw to it that confidential information reached Gandhiji through me. That means whatever confidential files and information is confidential is extended between British on one side and Gandhi on other side by Munshi. On one such occasion, I was shown certain secret service reports that Netaji has contacted the German consul in Calcutta and had come to some arrangement with him which would enable Germany to rely upon him in case there is a war. I conveyed the information to Gandhiji, who naturally felt surprised. And this Munshi, who is telling this in 1962 December in a press meet, long after the partition and transfer of India, because many congressmen was astonished why Gandhiji is so much against Subhas Chandra, and that mystery is solved here, because Gandhi was acting as an agent of British, always in favor of the British, and a man like Subhas Chandra cannot be tolerated by British and therefore by Gandhi. That's why that intelligence file where it is recorded that Subhas Chandra in Calcutta already contacted the British, the Germans, that intelligence report was conveyed to Gandhiji through the hand of Munshi, K. Munshi, the big man of Bombay Congress. And this Munshi is divulging this secret in 1960 December in a press conference. The fact was of 1938, and there are many such records showing clearly that Gandhi and British was acting in union to destroy the politically Subhas Chandra and the plans and programs of Subhas Chandra. Clear? Then I will come to another, and you see many of you is very glad that after the starting of the INA trial in Red Fort, Nehru started praising INA and Subhas Chandra. Gandhi also started praising INA and Subhas Chandra. Many records are there, many speeches, many writings of Gandhi, praising Gandhi, praising Subhas Chandra, Netaji, and praising INA. But that is in the front, that is on the surface. Behind the curtain, conspiracy of Gandhi in collaboration with British is continuing. In the front, Gandhi is praising Subhas Chandra and INA, but behind the curtain is always actively cooperating with the British to destroy the legacy of INA and the mission of Subhas Chandra, Netaji. Always. I am putting before you one intelligence file. Intelligence file British intelligence file on INA, fortnightly review papers preserved in the National Archives of India. Yes, later Louis Fisher, you see, Borough 28, page 55, that intelligence 55 in my volume, Netaji Subhas Chandra Bitarko Tattva 55, page number 55. Here I have picked up one document, that is document Intelligence Bureau, Home Department, Secret Daily INA report number 28. Yes, what Gandhi is telling in front of the curtain, praising Subhas Chandra and INA, but what is really doing behind the curtain? It is intelligence file. According to inmates of the ashram at Wardha, Gandhi strongly disapproves of the courtiers' unthinking glorification of INA and its implied approval of violence. Gandhi, they have said, was in great mental agitation before his departure to Calcutta, and left an unmistakable impression in Sevagram that a fast would be undertaken unless members of the working committee agreed to retain their faith in non-violence and make this clear in their public utterances. All the Congress leaders is praising Gandhi, praising Netaji and INA in the public. Gandhi is not tolerating that, because any glorification of Netaji and INA means to some extent disapproval of his doctrine of non-violence. That is creating anger in the minds of Gandhi. Behind the curtain, he is threatening the Ashramites. Don't praise this INA. Don't glorify these INA soldiers. You see, this is Gandhi That's why I have told you the multifaceted monster. Gandhi one face as if he is a sage next to Buddha, sage, behaving as an Indian sage, behaving as a Buddha for the world peace and prosperity, and the national freedom fighter. But really he is the agent of the British. And here you see, in front he is praising INA and Subhas Chandra, but behind he is conspiring. He is in conspiracy with the British to destroy the legacy of INA and Subhas Chandra. This is Gandhi. There are many other documents. Then I will see moreover another thing. And you see from ashram, he is writing a letter to USA, to Louis Fisher. You know that letter? And in 22nd July 46, Gandhi writing a letter to Louis Fisher, his disciple, who is very close to the Washington White House, and along with that another letter is going, written by his secretary Khurshid Nouraji. In this letter what is written? What is written? Yes. If Bose comes with the help of the Russia, we will not be able to reason with the people of this country. You know this letter? I have quoted it many times. This we got it initially through the hands of Shamar Guha from Princeton University when it was not classified, when it was remained classified, and subsequently when it was declassified, we got it a certified copy from the Princeton University archives through our embassy. 7-page letter of one letter of Gandhi, and other is the 7-page letter of Nouraji, Khurshid Nouraji to Louis Fisher. And in this letter, this Gandhi and his ashram is soliciting help from America to solve the problem, because if Bose comes with the help of the Russians, that will hamper the interest of the Gandhi and his followers, also hamper the interest of the West, that is USA, UK, all these. And you see, after this, if Bose comes, and you see after this receiving of the letter, that means Gandhi knows Subhas Chandra has not died in the plane crash, that he has got information from different angles, also from the British. And after getting this letter, his disciple Louis Fisher is moving in November that very year 1940s to Moscow to verify, to see the whereabouts of Subhas Chandra, Netaji in USSR. And that document of the Louis Fisher I have given in my volume Netaji Subhas Chandra, 3rd volume, in page 83, November 1586, the diary of Louis Fisher after his meeting with Petro Koroni in the Hotel Pierre in Moscow. Yes, in this record, and you see this Petro Koroni is that very important person who was diplomat, Italian diplomat in Calcutta in 30s, keeping contact with Subhas Chandra in Calcutta, in Italian Foreign Office in Calcutta. And that very Koroni was high officer in the Italian embassy in Kabul, who arranged that Italian passport in the name of in the Italian name, and to move towards the Europe via Moscow. That, and this very Koroni is again, after the end of the Second Great War, Italian ambassador in Moscow. That very important. And I now it is, now let me finish this. I have placed before you the documents. Now what is the time? Let me finish it now. If it is 40 minutes, okay, I will stop it, because these are the documents. There are many other documents. For last 40 years I have come to a conclusion that, number one, Gandhi was a British agent from the very beginning, and he has got a good cooperation with the British to destroy Subhas Chandra politically, and his subsequent mission of liberation of complete independence of Bharat, the unified Bharat. And first he took the help of the British. Then when British was helpless to helpless to do the complete job, in addition Gandhi took help of the USA. Orlando Mazotta. Thank you. And this is Gandhi. This is Gandhi, a multifaceted political monster, many faces, a notorious man. I have told you many times, it is not very difficult to read Jinnah, but it is very difficult to read Gandhi. And let me confess, in my school days, when I was a student of class 3, 4, I was a Gandhian. At that time in our school, in Bengali books like Kishalay, only one life story was there of Gandhi. No other. Not even Swamiji, not even Netaji. No article on Swamiji or Netaji. No one else. No Ramakrishna. Only Gandhi. And I was a Gandhian. And that legacy still now I am continuing. I do not take meat. But gradually I came to know what are the multiple faces of Gandhi, how treacherous the face is. And now my idea, he was from the beginning a British agent, and first with the help of the British he became the dictator of the Congress to serve the purpose of the British. Then ultimately took the help of USA to finish his job in partitioning India and transferring power, and he made the exit of the British from this soil easy, comfortably. British Gandhi arranged in such a way things that British could easily came out of this difficult area made by the INA and his trials and nationalist upsurge, and Gandhi made easy the British plan of partitioning India and going out. And here Gandhi took the help of the USA also, because Louis Fisher was not only a very top class journalist, Gandhi disciple, but was acting as an ambassador, undeclared ambassador of USA to different parts of the country, of the world. I hope if you want, I can place in the social media all these documents for your better perusal. Let me stop here today. Orlando Mazotta, good evening. Otonu, audible. Let me stop here. If you put some questions, I may be on one day in Bengali to make clear the different grey areas on this subject. Thank you.